Welcome back to part 2 of creating this particular journal. I'm trying to see how long it would take me to start from scratch and create an entire journal. There is a part 1 that is showing the process to this point. Make sure you take a look at that if you're interested. Today, at this point, what I'm doing is simply going through now, and I think I'm going to go ahead and sew the signature. I have put in all the pieces that I want to put in. Let me rearrange that middle page, that book page. And this is, there's the center of my signature is music paper. I have all sorts of little pages in here. I still think I probably should do something there, but I don't know what yet. So I'm going to go ahead and clamp this down and do my signature. Okay, I seem to have 3 of these at the moment. That should be fine. This is not a huge signature. Okay, what you want to do is make sure everything is seated and centered the way you want it to be. And I believe it is. So I'm going to go ahead and clamp it down so that nothing moves on me. The trick with this, of course, is always that, like when I do the book page, my clamps don't necessarily reach the book page. So I can only hope that by keeping everybody else still, the book page isn't going to move. Can I have another clamp in here? I have a little clamp. Okay. Clamp that as well. Okay, everything is clamped. All right, now we need to get the pokey tool, my handy dandy pokey tool, and I need to get out my needle. This is my box of embroidery floss, and there's my needle. I have my needle, and then, okay, let's look through the embroidery floss. What do I have here that's a pretty color that would go in it? I have done embroidery for years. I learned how as a very young girl. I don't know, I think I was 8 or so when I started my first sampler. And I have quite the collection of colors in here. No, that's a brown. What I'm kind of looking for is a peachy orange, you know, something to match this. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that. So let me just start pulling some things out so I can get to the colors on the bottom. I loved, my mom had a tin like this, and I loved looking at it and opening it up and seeing all the bright colors and the everything, how it all fit together. Ooh, there's a, that might be a peachy. That might be the right color. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, look at that. There we go. We match. So you never know what you might find in here. I'll tell you, this is years and years and years worth of collecting and doing pieces and seeing a pretty color and saying, yes, I would like to try that. And then buying it and not using it. You know, we do that all the time, don't we? Okay, so I'm going to take that out. I always like to get my yarn or my thread done first. 1, 2, and I go 3. I know a lot of people do 2.5. I do 3 because I think it makes it a little bit, even if it gives it a little bit of extra at the end, at least there, I would rather have extra than not enough. You know me, I don't like to waste. And so what happens with the extra is I either leave it there as extra, just an extra bow, make a pretty bow in the middle. I've done that. Or the other thing that I do, let me show you, I've got them right here. I have these pieces that came off of, they're all individual pieces. They're too short to do much with, but you know what they do? They make great tag pieces. I threw them on the tags. So eventually those will end up on as tag toppers. Okay, I have my book here, and I use the same glue book as I do. I don't really like how that's kind of puckered a little bit. Hang on, let me fix that. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, that's sitting a little bit better now. Okay, because this is a single signature, that's a little bit too close. Pull you over there. I'm going to come right about to the middle and poke through all the way through. And poke through. I have to make sure I go straight down, because I did that with one of them. I didn't go straight down. I kind of went through, and then it was off on the other side. And there it comes through. Okay, pokey tool, you are done. Where's my needle? A needle goes through one. If you've not seen how to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, there are a lot of really good videos out there that show. That's what I'm doing now, is a 3-hole pamphlet stitch, but I'm not really doing this as a tutorial, so I'm not repeating my process. I'm just doing it. So you go out the middle, in, out, in, out. Okay, I want to grab that and make sure that I don't lose that. And I have, which one is the one I want to pull? There we go. Pull that through. Okay, and then I'm going to come through one more time, up through the middle, trying very hard not to catch anything, but I want it to come on the opposite side. There we go. I am now done with my needle. It's very, very quick. This does not take a lot of time. Put all of that away. But before I tie it down, I want to make sure, see, it's kind of loose here in the middle. I want to tighten that up. I want to check my outsides. I can get rid of my pokey tool up there, get rid of my book out of the way so you can see what's going on over here. Move that out of the way. Okay. There is also a 5-hole stitch. I have not learned it yet. I don't know the 5-hole stitch. And then I just tie a square knot right over left and under, left over right and under. And sometimes I do, this is kind of frayed at the end, so I'm not going to try to keep it. I am just going to clip my ends here. And then these will become toppers. Maybe even for this journal. Okay, I can take my clips off. And this signature is now sewn together. Done. There, now I don't have to keep going like this to it. It'll be all together. And we're decorating. So we have this piece, we have this piece, we have all of this, we have this, I've done some decorating as I've gone, but not a lot. That piece is done. I could use a little something down here. Got some, and I have to do my journal cards because I don't have a lot of journal cards here. Okay, I could also do something on top of here if I decide I want to put another card or something, but all right, let's go ahead. I'm going to turn off my camera for a minute, clean up a little bit of this mess, get out some things that I want to decorate with, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I have kind of fixed up some things here to see what I have. So I have my journal. What I don't need to put in here now, besides the decorations on here, are the journal cards. And I think I'm going to do the journal cards first. So what I did was I took the extras that I had of the papers that I had cut off of here. These were 12 by 12s initially. I've just taken those and I have cut them down to make journal cards. So I'm going to kind of shove some things out of my way just a little bit. I'm going to hang on to that. Those are kind of completed pieces. I don't know if these are completed pieces or not. I think they need a little bit something more, but I don't know what yet. So let's concentrate one thing at a time here, right? One thing at a time. So can't get anything to cooperate. There we go. So we're going to work on these 5 cards. Let me move my journal out of the way. I have my glue book over here. I have a couple of these, which actually, you know what? I'm kind of changing my mind a little bit here. I'm thinking about putting something like that there. Got just a little bit too much of a different color on here, so we're going to take a little bit off the side. We get a little bit too much on the bottom. There. I have this piece. Nope. Got a tuck spot there. I could put that there. I like that better there than I did over in the other one. To make a little tuck. Because then you could put, you know, a little flap. Well, there we go. I guess that's decided. Okay, does it matter? Yes, I want that at the bottom. So this is my bottom. Oh, I'm just glopping everything over, all over the place here. Spread that down a little bit. Take a little bit of that glue off of there. Okay. So yeah, I have been working on this now for about an hour. Let's see, I did an hour's worth of video. I had 25 minutes in before that, and I am currently at 13 minutes here. So a little less than 2 hours so far to put this journal together from scratch. None of this was created. None of this was made before I got going. I have this piece, and I'll probably put a sentiment in here. There are some sentiments here. Be happy you are loved, grateful. I don't know if I want to use these, or I have, nope, those are not sentiments. Where are my phrases? Oh, they're up there. Okay. No, I'm going to have to pause again so I can get my phrases out. Hang on a second. Okay, I have once again made an absolute mess of my desk, my workspace, and but I did find a couple of things. This particular piece reminded me that I have washi in the same color scheme as this, so I decided to pull the washi out. I found a label, and I found this piece that I really kind of like. I don't know if I will use it here or somewhere else. I'm going to take a minute and rip it down. This is tracing paper that I stamped on a while ago. So these are, I've had these around for a little bit. I've used a bunch of them, and I haven't found one that I hadn't used, and it's in the right colors. So I thought, well, what the heck, we'll just pull it out and see what we can do. And I will save that little piece of washi. I'll save that and we'll see if we can't do something else with it. I don't know that I like that there. I really want to find a sentiment that fits there. So I pulled out these are pre-made pieces that I have. I think I want something in the white rather than in the this is kind of a flower garden or flower piece, but I don't know that they're all very large. I did these for a different journal and they ended up coming out quite large. So I don't know that I'm going to find anything here. I mean, I know I can cut the paper down. It's the print itself is kind of loud. Okay, I'm kind of liking that one. And if I don't, I might just throw it in there. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not finding anything there that fits. Plant a garden for joy. Well, that might fit on that one. All right, let's set that over there. All right, well, I kind of like the if you can dream it, you can do it piece to just toss in there. Oh, for crying out loud, I'm dropping everything. I also kind of like how that fits in there. It's a little long. Maybe we'll put that up there just as can be used as a header. There we go. It has a little, looks like herons on it. There. So leave that up there. All right, I'm still looking for something here, not finding it, so we're going to move on. We can't, spend all our day on just that. This particular piece is done. I like to leave these open so people can color them if they want. All right, we're back to journal cards. I needed to make some journal cards. All right, I did pull out some lace. The problem with lace on a journal card is that it makes it hard to go in. So I don't know that I want to use lace or ribbons on the cards themselves. The same thing with layering them up too much, although that's really pretty. Okay. See, they end up becoming more pockets. I do need a pocket for that last piece. What's falling out over here? Oh, that's that. Okay. I do need a pocket for here yet. We could just put that there. Or where's that piece? Of course, that means I got to find another sentiment. See, it's a fairly narrow pocket. There isn't a lot of room to put much in. So I don't know that I really want to do that as a pocket. I think it'll be okay if I do. Let's see where my journal card goes. Journal cards go. That'll slide in. I need narrow for here. I have a couple of narrower ones. So they'll fit in here. Yes. Yeah. Oh, well, it doesn't matter because they're tucks. So I've got space. So even if I do want to throw that one in there, that one doesn't really quite fit very well. But these do. Okay, so that fits in there. And that fits in there. And that fits in there. So that works. Okay. I was debating about this tag because it's the only purple that's on here. Where did I put that? Pink. Give me my pink. Let's go ahead and use this through here. So this is why it takes me more time to do journals than it takes other people, because I still have to make decisions. And I also don't have, like I said, this one is completely from scratch. I didn't have a lot of pre-made anything. So there. Okay, that journal card's going to go, or that tag is going to go there. Do I want this tag to go in here? Or do I want that tag to go somewhere else? Such decisions. And you know what? It doesn't really matter, because people will change their minds and they will move things around as they see fit. So I think I'm just gonna, yeah. See, this one was initially meant to be a journal card. I got that, more of that washi over here. Let's go ahead and put that washi over here. We're decorating. Now, do I want it along the bottom? I did it along the top before. If I do that along the bottom, or do I want it along the side? I think I'd like it along the side. Okay, let me set that down so I can cut that. That's not by any means a straight cut. There you go. All right. So this is getting a little bit long. Sorry about that. Well, I kind of keep changing my mind. But I guess you're getting certainly a glimpse into how my mind creates a journal from scratch. It's all over the place. I spend some time doing the journal cards, and then I spend some time, I'm going to bring that in just a little bit. I know it's going to have a little bit of white, but that's okay. I want it to have a little bit of white, a little bit of border there. Okay, let me flip it over. Cut off my little bit of excess. That didn't work nearly as well. There we go. And my little bit of excess. See, there's these tiny little pieces I don't bother putting on that card, because half the time they don't stick to anything anyway. Okay, so that kind of dresses that up a little bit. I throw my butterfly card. I would say I want my butterfly card elsewhere. Where did I decide I want my butterfly card? I had it somewhere. Didn't I have it somewhere? I thought about having it in here. I still might leave it there. Although I might just cut that down and stick it on there. Okay. This is the part where I always goof it up because I want my bigger scissors. Okay. I find it easier sometimes to flip it over so you can't see the back. I'll get rid of these pieces. How close to even am I? I'm not awful. There. It's still kind of big. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to cheat. we're going to turn it into a ticket. Just taking out about a quarter circle. Ha! There we go. Now it works. Okay, I'm going to take those and get rid of those. Move that out of the way. Move these out of the way and grab my glue stick. How am I doing on this glue page? I think I'm going to have to fold it in half soon. There. Oh, where there's a will, there's a way. And look at, you know, the ticket thingy matches. The shape matches. That came out a lot better than I expected it to. And I wasn't even trying. So that page is done. This page is done. I'm going to leave it open as it is. This page is done. That could use a little decoration yet. That could use a little decoration yet. So what can we do with that? Do we want to go with something like this? Do I want to go with this, which is I kind of like putting just the little piece on it. And then if I put it up there, you can use it like a label. So whoever is getting this journal and using this journal can put a label up there if they wish to. They can write something up there without it taking up, so it's like a title for the page. I like doing that. Okay, that page done. That page is done. This page needs, it needs stuff to go in the pockets. You know what? I'm going to take a second on this particular piece. Where's that? And I'm going to put this washi over the top of that washi. Because I don't like the orange. I liked the orange last night. I don't like the orange today. It's just not working for me. Thanks to Carrie the Crafter for this trick in getting the backing off of washi. Using a little bit of Scotch tape for that. Okay, coming right up to it. Now, see, I had folded over because my intent was to use this as a journal card, or as a pocket, not a journal card. Ah, well. Now it fits in there much better, but I'm not sure I like it in that particular pocket. Here we go. Put it in this pocket. There we go. Now it has a home. Has a home. This needs a home. You need a tie. And I don't think this one's long enough. Nope. And I don't know if I want to put pink on you because I don't think my pink is long enough. And the other pink that I have is too pinky. I have a little bit of brown. Here we go. I have a brown. That'll work just fine on you. And like I said, I don't want to decorate it too much because then it won't fit in the pocket. There. Now it has a taggy thingy on it. What I could do, I do have butterflies. I could put a butterfly on you with very little trouble. I want a ticket with a butterfly on it. Kind of going along with that ticket concept that we've had on the others. I like that. You also find that your creativity starts to lag after a while. It's like, okay, do I have anything left in me? I've been at this for a couple of hours. I've broken the video into 2 parts, but I have not really stopped working. This is all one day. I want to get this done. Okay, so let's put that here. And we're going to turn you into a ticket. Grab my cheat sheet. I think I'd rather go with this size. Line you up. Hope I'm not hitting the camera too much, and I realize I'm out of camera again. Let's get back into camera, into frame. Something on my card. I think it's my card falling apart. I don't have a grommet. My half circles there. I don't have an eyelet maker, or an eyelet, one that'll put the eyelets in. Now I need to get another thing for it. Okay. Okay, let's go with something small again. I'm going to stick with the butterfly theme. I have a nice small butterfly there. It's the wrong color. That packet of butterflies. Do I want to stick with a tag? That's a big butterfly. I don't like the flowers in the background. Oh, there we go. I like that. I believe I got these butterflies, this particular set of butterflies from the washi tape shop, maybe. Not entirely positive. Don't quote me on it. What I like about this is it has no bulk. Okay, so I need to get a tag for that of one of these things, the tassel. I don't have one of those. Okay, get rid of those. We're coming. We're getting there. I still need another one for in here. Don't have one at the moment. Okay, so here we can just put a nice little journal card. And since I rounded the edges on that, let's round the edges on this one. Again, an advantage to having a small room. Everything is close by. So see, that'll slide right in there. That'll be nice. Okay. But we want to decorate that one up a little bit. So let's grab a little bit of tissue paper. There's some nice sparklies over here. It's too big a piece. Way too big a piece. Let's rough that edge up some. Oh, there went one of my sparklies. Okay. So what does everybody have planned for today? I hope you're out doing some journaling of your own, or doing things to write down into your journal. I am going to stop my video soon. I am already at 34 minutes, and I'm thinking, I don't know about you, but I think if I were watching this, I'd be getting bored and be skipping through stuff. Okay. I could put a little butterfly on it. What do I have here? I mean, I know there are butterflies already here, but we'll give it a special butterfly, maybe. Do I like that butterfly? Do I like that butterfly? That one's a little bit brighter. Might be a little bit easier to see. That one kind of blends in too much. I think I like that one the best. There's also a bird in here. I don't know why there's one bird. A whole thing of butterflies and one bird. There was also one deer. I didn't quite figure that one out. But 'tis what it is, and it's all that it is. I'm not doing numbers and a lot of tickets and all of that on here, or labels, because I don't really want to clutter these up, and I am also trying to do this fairly quickly. Just enough to give it a little bit of interest. Okay. So there, that has a tuck. What else needs something? You guys need something. Okay. All right. So I think now it comes to time when I actually do have to decorate these pieces. Although I have this. And I like the idea of just putting that down there. So let me go ahead and just put that down there. Excuse me. Oh, the cough is because, I'm sorry, the cough is because of the allergies. Let me grab a little bit of a drink here. My water bottle. I haven't yet opened the windows in here because people have been mowing lawns this morning, which is probably why I'm doing so much coughing. All right, so I got a label there. I need to find a sentiment to go on it. These are kind of pinky in color. Oh no, there's some white ones. Okay, dumping them out in my hand and then dropping them everywhere that I can. Okay. Most of them are red from, or pink from a particular fussy cutting that I did. I'm looking for, there's a couple of white ones in here. And am I finding any of them? Absolutely not. There's one. Okay, I was completely off camera, and I apologize for that. So there's a white one. There's a white one. There's some white ones. That's a blue one. There's a white one. I probably should have these in separate containers, or maybe a little bag within them. But I don't know what color that is.